Hey guys, KeelLance here. Once another KeelLance Gaming. Don't forget the bell button, subscribe button to get the notifications to my channel. Alright guys, I want to do a follow-up video since I'm XenoBlade Chronicles I'm in XenoBlade Chronicles Fanatic mode right now. So I figured why not do a follow-up video. And this video is going to be about, do we need a XenoBlade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, guys? Now we're going to go over some points that will support this case right here. So let's dive right into it. Okay, for starters, XenoBlade Chronicles 2 literally awaken like a fanfare, guys, like when it comes down to the Nintendo Switch, and the franchise is doing really good, guys. Like this franchise has literally made people aware of this brand, you know, compared to its previous games and whatnot, not taking anything from those games. Okay, XenoBlade Chronicles 2 sold over 1.73 million copies worldwide. If that's not saying anything, I don't know what it is, guys. And then also it has a Metacritic score of 83 and a user score of 8.7. Now that right there, guys, now this site right here is very credible when it comes down to certain things like this right here. It's very credible. So I trust their scoring when it comes down to this game. I think this game was phenomenal. I really love this game just as much as I loved the previous game, guys. Now, far as though when it comes down to Monolith Soft bounced from Namco Bandai to Nintendo. Nintendo wound up buying them in 2007. The former president Iwata basically wound up basically talking to Nintendo and buying this particular franchise, buying Monolith Soft. And basically what happened was he told the owner of the XenoBlade Chronicles, or the XenoBlade franchise overall, that you should name this game XenoBlade Chronicles, not Monado. And basically he did that based off the fact that he really wanted to honor this guy, and he really respected this guy at the same time, based off of the game Xenogears and Xenosaga. And I just thought that was a dope thing to do. That's very respectful, and I think that's really cool. That puts the X mark on his legacy, guys, and that is a really cool thing. And from what I understand, I think it was a husband and wife team that created these games, guys. And I just think that's a beautiful and amazing thing. Now we're going to hit on to the second part. Now, Nintendo Switch is a better console compared to the previous game. Nintendo Switch sold 10 times the amount of a Nintendo Wii, guys. It sold 10 times the amount. Nintendo WiiU was a failing system. Nintendo Wii was, I guess a mediocre system, guys. Now the thing is, like, the online when it came down to those games weren't that good. The online when it comes down to the Nintendo Switch is way better than both of those consoles put together. Now when it comes down to the global sales of the Nintendo Switch from 2017 to 2020, it sold 51 million units, guys. And that, to me, that's going to be perfect for a XenoBlade Chronicles Definitive Edition, because since everybody owns a Nintendo Switch and everybody's played XenoBlade Chronicles 2, and now they're going to play the definitive version of XenoBlade Chronicles 1, this is basically going to assure the sales profits of XenoBlade Chronicles X, guys. And I think that's really smart if they decide to go forth with this, guys, because literally this game was a pretty good game. Story wise was okay, you know, it really wasn't received story wise, but the gameplay was phenomenal on this game, guys. And some people enjoyed the multiplayer. I thought the multiplayer was okay, but the name itself will sell this game. Now it's a heavy duty brand now, guys. Okay, now we're going to talk about the gameplay. Now the gameplay is more refined compared to Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I caught on to the gameplay faster on this game compared to its previous games, guys. And also Xenoblade Chronicles X's world is way bigger than Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And even most likely even bigger than the Definitive Edition. It's just a rip game, just better graphics, better textures, and I think that's a pretty cool game, because I never beat the first one. I made it to the end, but I just could not beat the last boss, guys. But also the major selling point of Xenoblade Chronicles X is the gears. The gears are phenomenal. That is a trademark from Xenogears, guys, and Xenosagas. For you guys who haven't played those games, guys, like me, I played those games. And when I heard Xenoblade Chronicles coming out, made by the creator, I was expecting gears. I was expecting me to power the gear, but that didn't happen. We wound up fighting against like the mechanics and fighting against these robots on the previous one. And XenoBlade Chronicles 2 also has a gear in there as well, actually a few gears as well. But in conclusion, X would make a nice addition to the Nintendo Switch lineup, in my opinion, guys. The game didn't do numbers like it should have because of a dying system that it was on. I think it sold 377,000 copies worldwide on the Nintendo WiiU. That is really not good, but I guess good for a dying system, guys. But the sales would be a lot better on the Nintendo Switch, and with the name that it has now, being like the brand that it is now, it would sell a lot better, guys. But anyway, that's just my thoughts and that's just my opinions on them coming out with a definitive edition, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think they should come out with a XenoBlade X definitive edition, guys. Don't forget the bell button, the subscribe button to get the notifications to my channel, and I'm going to be doing some other videos like this later on down the line, or probably within the weeks to come, guys. And don't forget, guys, we have a bunch of other different games that's going to be coming out that I'm going to be streaming. But this is Kill Lancer, and we got more.